What's up? We're gonna be taking a look at Escape the Dark Castle, Adventure Pack 2, Scourge of the Undead Queen. Okay, I'll get this opened up. So, the rulebook on the top, ad for their app. So, and underneath all of this will be the rest. So I will get all this opened up and I will present it all. So we'll be looking at the die first, the event cards and the new item cards second, and we will be finally looking at the companion cards. I will probably not go through all of the chapter cards just to make it surprising for people. I could possibly review the stuff though, if people actually want to see everything in here. Okay. Finally, this. Okay. So, we have 3 event cards, 2 new items, 4 die, and 15 cards, 3 companions, and that boss cards. So we will look at this. The Witcher, Might. So he has a double Might, a Might on the back, and I don't know what that means, but the rulebook would probably say. So I'm guessing they all have a similar format. And the Spirit, yeah, they all have the same format. But this thing has this, the lightning bolt, a broken bolt, a skull, and 4 regular bolts. So that's the die. So if you don't want to see all these event cards, you can skip past this part. So these are the first prisoner, the witch hunter, and the defecting guard. So, and now these are the items. The ritual chalice, which is a relic, discard at the end of any chapter to perform the blood ritual. Any number of players may choose to lose the amount of HP each. The total amount of HP lost is then gained by any one other player. And then the crumbling spellbook. Whenever you would roll your character die, you may instead attempt to cast a spell. Choose a spell, then roll the spell die once and apply the effect. So I'll look at the rulebook to see what this does. So I'll remind myself by putting out these things. So I'll need to see the rulebook to see what those do. So I will show you all these 3 companion cards. At least these are what they look different, so they're probably, yeah. So, the Witch Hunter, the Defecting Guard, and the Spirit of the First Prisoner. Okay. Let's... Oh, and also, I believe that just means special ability, so we probably don't have to look through that. I'll show you the picture of this, but not what it does, just to surprise. So here it is, and its quote is, "Die so your souls can be mine to torture for all eternity." That's scary, and let's see the rulebook. Okay, setting up the game. Ooh, that's ominous. Okay, so create the castle, take 15, so it's the same as setting up a normal game. Yeah, so you shuffle companions and the items in. Okay. So, event cards. This adventure pack introduces a new mechanic to the game, companions. These characters can appear during a quest, so basically you'll draw them during your game and they will be in your team there until it says they die or they go away. Okay, so we know what companions do. It counts as a block, okay. So if they roll one of these during a boss, it counts as a block. Outside of combat, it counts as a double of a choice. So that's a double, and unique ability, which only triggers during combat. When the character rolls this side of their die during combat, read the special ability aloud. Okay, so that's just a special ability. So the Ritual Chalice. It's very easy to understand this one, but this Crumbling Spellbook is an ancient and most powerful relic, ready to fall apart at any moment. Many parts of its rotting pages are barely legible. You are not skilled in spellcasting, but while in possession of this relic, whenever you would roll your character die, you may attempt to cast a spell instead. So you roll the spell die instead of the character die. If you do the spell incorrectly, you'll injure yourself or a fellow prisoner, or cause destruction of the spellbook itself. That does not sound good. Casting a spell. First, choose a spell you wish to cast from the list on the back page of this book, making sure you meet its requirements. Okay, so the back page. Oh, that's sweet. There's a whole lot of these. So there's Obliterate. Can only be cast during a round of combat. You take damage as normal, regardless of the spell outcome. You must choose a target before you roll the spell die. So that, remove a chapter die of your choice from the target. Remove up to 2 chapter dice from your choice from the target. Lose 1 HP. And you lose an HP and the spellbook dissolves. That's not good. Okay. Revive. You only cast this during rounds of combat. You do not take damage from enemies in this round. In the round you cast this spell, you must choose a player as the target of this spellbook and roll the spell die. The target may restore up to 2 HP. All players may restore up to 2 HP, or the target loses 1 HP, or you lose 1 HP and the spellbook dissolves, discarded. Or manipulate. You may choose a spell in order to attempt any challenge which does not involve combat. So this is a non-combat one. If you fail, you suffer the normal negative effects of failing a challenge, just as if you had failed it using your character die. So it counts as a single trait of your choice, counts as a double of your choice. You lose 1 HP and fail the challenge. You lose 1 HP, fail the challenge, and the spellbook dissolves. So it can either... These are the people that made the game, the company. So if you want to get this, go to themeborn.com, or I got this on Amazon for like $20. So that's the spellbook. This is a very complex item. So there's a lot you can do, adds a ton of strategy. These companions, I feel like they'd make the game easier. I have this collector's box, which have die called death dice, which have 2 results that you need to get rid of on the same die. I have examples of that on other videos, I believe. But with these companions, I think the game will be a lot more doable because I die a whole lot. So this was a cool adventure pack. I'm excited to look at the next, and I'm more excited to play with this one, adding it to my game. So, thanks for watching. Try subscribing. If you fail to subscribe, you lose an HP. And if you subscribe, you gain 2 health. If you fail to like, you lose 1 HP and the spellbook is destroyed. But if you're successful, you gain 4 health. Yeah.